Hey yo, I'm the shadow that creeps when the block gets cold. A real savage in the dark, heart dipped in gold. Break by break, I built this throne with heat. Flipping packs, dodging snakes, I don't taste defeat. OG status, put respect on my name. I run the whole set while these lames play games. Blood on my Timbs, yeah the streets been fed. Every step that I take got 'em filling with dread. I don't talk, I don't fold, I don't move for clowns. Make the whole block tremble when my squad comes round. No remorse in my veins, just ice and pain. You cross me once, best believe you'll never breathe again. I'm the demon of the block, I don't play no games. Leave them shaking in the dark when they speak my name. Fire in my eyes, got the devil inside. You can't run, you can't hide, I'm the king of the drive. I keep a Glock on my lap and my soul in the pit. I done burned too many bridges to regret this shit. Money stays moving, bodies hit the floor. When I pull up, whole crews duck and lock their doors. Got my stripes in the struggle, earned them all in blood. Ain't no love for the weak, I rise out the mud. Enemies try and plot, but they always fail. I'm the nightmare that walks, dragging chains from hell. I'm the plug, flipping weight like it's light. No safety on my piece, I sleep clutching it tight. See the devil, don't scare me, we cut the same cloth. I'm the reason why these streets will never go soft. I'm the demon of the block, I don't play no games. Leave them shaking in the dark when they speak my name. Fire in my eyes, got the devil inside. You can't run, you can't hide, I'm the king of the crime. In the alleys, but I don't sweat that. I leave them outlined in chalk if they step backs. My name's like a curse, it stays in their mind. I'm the shadow you see when the clock hits 9. Hey yo, this life chose me, and I took the oath. Never snitch, never fold, swear to die by the code. I seen the toughest crumble when the pressure gets raw. But me, I'm a legend, they fear what they saw. From the stash in the floor to the stacks in the safe. Every dime got a price, every move's a race. I don't pray to the sky, I pray to my steel. Cause out here in the jungle, only killers stay real. I'm the reason they run, the face in their dreams. The ghost on the block who controls all the schemes. No mercy, no love, just the streets in my veins. I'm the demon of the block, let them feel my reign. I'm the demon of the block, I don't play no games. Leave them shaking in the dark when they speak my name. Fire in my eyes, got the devil inside. You can't run, you can't hide, I'm the king of your block's my church and I preach through fear. Every soul I collect makes the message clear. I'm not a man, I'm a force, the streets dark pride. Forever a demon, forever I ride. Yo, we in the same war, but they got bigger guns. We fighting for freedom, they fighting for funds. It's us versus the chains, the suits, the greed. A revolution's coming and we planting the seed. They tax the poor while the rich get free rides. Build their palaces high while our cities collide. Neighborhoods burn, they turn a blind eye while families scrape by under a smoke-filled sky. Streets full of cracks and the school's just the same. Kids dodging bullets while they shift the blame. They redline maps, then tell us it's fate. But every system they built was designed to create a cycle of hunger, despair and pain. But we breaking out, won't play that game. This ain't just a hood, this a global fight. From the slums to the towers, we taking back the night. Who's the real enemy? The suits or the streets? It's the ones with the power who supply the heat. Lock us down, pin us up, turn us into prey. But we rise every time, we got dues to pay. They roll in deep, blue lights on patrol. Weapons drawn first, they don't see your soul. Protect and serve, nah that's a scam. Cameras off quick when they body slam. Prisons a business built for profit and greed. Modern day chains, they ain't trying to set us free. The same hand shaking in the courts and banks be the same ones filling up the armored tanks. They plant the guns, flood the blocks with lies, then paint our struggle as a criminal disguise. But we see through it all, every crack, every flaw. This ain't survival, it's a war on their laws. Who's the real enemy? The suits or the streets? It's the ones with the power who supply the heat. Lock us down, pin us up, turn us into prey. But we rise every time, we got dues to pay. Yo, listen, this ain't about left or right. It's about the ones in the dark who profit off the fight. They pit us against ourselves, turn brother on brother, while they count the cash, watching us smother. But knowledge is power, unity is the key. We the future and the future's free. From the hood to the birds, we breaking the chains. Every struggle we face fuels fire in our veins. This is bigger than the block, this a global demand. For the workers, the fighters, Who's the ones who take a stand? Rise up, don't let them divide. Together we're strong, no reason to hide. The fear's in our numbers, the power's a lie. And when we unite, watch the oppressors die. They can't silence the truth, can't dim this flame. Every chant, every step, we reclaim the name. This ain't just a song, it's a call to the fight. The oppressed of the world, we bring in the light. Who's the real enemy? The suits or the streets? It's the ones with the power who supply the heat. Lock us down, pin us up, turn us into prey. But we rise every time we got dues to pay. Tape tight, no gloves in sight. Concrete's the canvas for the fight tonight. No refs, no rules, just a sound of bones. Echoes in the dark where the unknown roams. Sweat drips heavy, blood paints the ground. The crack of a jaw is a brutal sound. No mercy given, no love, no fear. This is raw survival, the reason we're here. Concrete arena where the strong survive. Flesh meets fury, every strike's alive. Bare fists fly, under shadows we stand. A brutal ballet written in blood and sand. Circle tightens, the crowd's closing in. No second chances, you fight to win. Straight jab lands, cross breaks the guard. Sweat-soaked warriors, chests hit hard. Footwork sharp, dodge the killer swing. A counter to the ribs, hear the pain it brings. Every breath burns, every hit takes toll. But the roar of the crowd, it feeds your soul. Concrete arena where the strong survive. Flesh meets fury, every strike's alive. Bare fists fly, under shadows we stand. A brutal ballet written in blood and sand. No bright lights, just a flicker of flame. No title belts, no glory of fame. Just a clash of wills, the battle for pride. Where only the ruthless walk out alive. Each blow is a story, each scar's a name. Carved into legend, through struggle and pain. This ain't a sport, it's a primal decree. To fight on the concrete and claim victory. Concrete arena where the strong survive. Flesh meets fury, every strike's alive. Bare fists fly, under shadows we stand. A brutal ballet written in blood and sand. Hands raw and broken, yet you swing again. The hunger to conquer outweighs the pain. Eyes locked on your foe, a predator's glare. In this savage pit, no one fights fair. Concrete bites back when bodies collide. Only one gets to leave with their pride. Through the dust and the grit, warriors arise. Underneath the cold moon, under ruthless skies. Concrete arena where the strong survive. Flesh meets fury, every strike's alive. Bare fists fly, under shadows we stand. A brutal ballet written in blood and sand. So if you step in, know it's life on the line. The concrete don't lie, it's a shrine to the grind. No crowns, no cheers, just scars to show. In the concrete arena, only legends grow. They built the towers high above the streets, but we walk where the real power beats. In the back alleys, in the shadows we thrive. This is the empire where the savage survive. Born in the cracks where the pavement's scarred. Raised in the heat where the nights are hard. Came up from nothing, no silver spoon. Only the moon, the dark and the gun's tune. Saw them suits politicking in their halls. All smiles and lies while the empire falls. They say they're fighting for peace, for our good, but the streets know better, we know the hood. They sell dreams, we sell survival. My empire's forged and real, no denial. Respect's earned, blood spilled for power. Every corner, every block, we control the hour. Savage empire, kings in the night. Taking back power, fighting the fight. They hide behind laws, but we see the truth. Corruption's deep, it rots the youth. In the dark alleys where the real ones dwell. Where the voice of the forgotten, the story they won't tell. Politicians sipping from gold-plated cups, telling us to rise, but they keep us stuck. Laws for the weak, loopholes for the rich, but we see through the game, we flip the switch. Behind closed doors, deals are made, hands are shaking, promises fade. They say trust the system, but it's all a show. While the empire crumbles, we grow and glow. I'm the shadow that moves when the lights go dim. The one who breaks the chains, the one they fear within. In the chaos, I see the truth clear. The government's a king, but the streets are my sphere. Savage empire, kings in the night, taking back power, fighting the the fight. They hide behind laws, but we see the truth. Corruption's deep, it rots the youth. In the dark alleys where the real ones dwell, where the voice of the forgotten, the story they won't tell. They thought we'd bend, thought we'd break, under their boots, under their fake stakes. But the streets are loud, the streets are fierce, where the battle starts and the lies pierce. We're the movement they can't ignore, voices rising, knocking at their door. Dollars for wars, but the people starve. I stand with the fallen, the ones they scar. A king in the shadows, an empire flames. The people rise up, call out their names. We don't ask, we take what's owed. Savage and fearless, we own this road. Savage empire, kings in the night, taking back power, fighting the fight. They hide behind laws, but we see the truth. Corruption's deep, it rots the youth. In the dark alleys where the real ones dwell, where the voice of the forgotten, the story they won't tell. One day they'll see the tables turn, the fire we sparked, the lessons we'll learn. A savage empire, relentless, bold, a story of power, a story retold. Watch them crumble, watch them fall. The power of the streets, the king of kings. Broken streets, shattered dreams, no justice in sight. They try to keep us down, but we're ready to fight. From the shadows of the alleys to the cracks in the stone, we'll take back what's ours, we'll build on our own. Chains of poverty, lies they disguise, but the fire's in our hearts and it's burning alive. Every voice they silence, every soul they betray. We're the storm they can't stop and we're coming today. We will rise, we will fight, from the darkness into light. We will rise, we will fight, for the streets, for our rights. They build their towers high while the people crawl, turn the truth into prisons and justice to walls. But you can't hold back the rage of the poor. We're not asking anymore, this is revolution's roar. The dealers, the workers, the voices ignored. Together we're stronger, we're sharpening swords. They fear the united, the power untamed. When the people ignite, they'll remember our names. We will rise, we will fight, from the darkness into light. We will rise, we will fight, for the streets, for our rights. Every block, every voice, we're a tidal wave, breaking every shackle that the masters gave. They've stolen our future, but they can't take the flame. We'll rewrite the rules, we'll rewrite the game. The blood of the fallen runs deep in our veins. Their struggle's not forgotten, their loss is our pain. Stand shoulder to shoulder, the fight never dies. We're the heartbeat of change, watch us rise, rise, rise. We will rise, we will fight, from the darkness into light. We will rise, we will fight, for the streets, for our rights. This is for the broken, the ones left behind, the mothers and fathers with no peace of mind. For the kids in the struggle, for the tears that fall. We'll rise from the ashes, we'll answer the call. We will rise, we will fight, from the darkness into light. We will rise, we will fight, for the streets, for our rights. We will rise, we will fight, from the shadows we ignite. No chains can hold us, no lies can bind. The streets are alive and we're marching in time. This is our anthem, our battle, our cry. We will rise, we will rise, we will rise. Blood stains the floor, metal fences hum, crowd screams for more. This ain't no Vegas lights, this ain't no ring. This is bare knuckle fight club, gangsta king. Came up broke, no love, just fights. Scraping in alleys, dodging blue lights. Pain made me savage, hunger made me strong. Every punch I land tells them where I belong. Knuckle game sharp, wrist tape tight. In my hood, just scrap for your name, your life. Mama prayed for me, I was praying for respect. Now they chant my name, got my foot on their neck. Blood on the concrete, scars on my fists. Every round fought, I'm building my myth. Ain't no refs, no rules, just skill and rage. Concrete warrior, king of the cage. Gloves off, bare hands, no mercy tonight. Shadow box with the devil, gotta earn my light. Warm ups a prayer, stretch under flickering lights. Crew hype me up like a gangster night. Crowds roaring wild, I step in the pit. Concrete's cold, but my blood runs lit. Opponent mean mug, I return with a smirk. Cause I know I'ma eat, put his pride in the dirt. Blood on the concrete, scars on my fists. Every round fought, I'm building my myth. Ain't no refs, no rules, just skill and rage. Concrete warrior, king of the cage. Every scar on my knuckles tells a raw story of hard time, street grind, fighting for glory. They cheer for the blood, but they don't see the pain. They see a warrior, I see the chains. But I fight through it all, cause respect's the prize. Under these street lights, I'm immortalized. Drips red, his jaw hit the ground, I'm still standing. Crowd screams so loud, adrenaline high, fists feel like steel. I'm numb to the pain, but the blood's all real. Respect ain't free, every hit got a cost, but the cash flows in, every scar's a boss. Chain swinging heavy, my name ring like bells. I bled on the floor, turn my life into tales. But this life's a beast, it don't ever get full. One win's just a step in this endless pull. Eyes on the next fight, hands never rest. Cause a concrete king only lives at his best. Blood on the concrete, scars on my fists. Every round fought, I'm building my myth. Ain't no reps, no rules, just skill and rage. Concrete warrior, king of the cage. They cheer for the beast, but the beast got a heart. Every fight's a gamble, every round's a start. From the streets to the cage, I wrote my own name. Cage Kings forever, locked in this game. Hey yo, I'm pedal to the floor, engine screaming like death. Speed demons in my mirror, but they can't catch breath. White lines in the dash, duffel packed with racks. Every shift I take, the city fades to black. Rims spin, chrome streets kiss my tires. Neon lights flicker on the spark, the fire. Whip so clean, they blind when I pass. Got the cops on my tail, but they run out of gas. Designer on my back, chains drip like rain. Every flex is a move, every lane is my domain. The world's a blur, adrenaline my drug. I'm high on this life, yo, I don't need love. Fast cars, fast cash, life's a race. Flying past the limits, no time to waste. Poison in the stash, got the streets on lock. I'm the king of the lane, I don't ever stop. Rolling deep in the Benz, all black like night. With a truck full of weight and the gang held tight. Dope boy dreams in a turbo machine, while the feds map my moves on they flat screens. V12 roar, I'm a ghost on the strip. Leave the haters in the dust, let them choke on the drip. Got my squad in the cut, stacking bricks by the ton. Yo, we living for the chase, not afraid of the gun. Diamonds dance in the glow of the city's flames. Every move I make solidifies my name. Ain't no brakes on this grind, only gas, no slack. I'm the phantom of the freeway, they can't match my track. Fast cars, fast cash, life's a race. Fly past the limits, no time to waste. Poison in the stash, got the streets on lock. I'm the king of the lane, I don't ever stop. Got the needle in the red, hear the engine cry. I'm living too fast, yeah, I'm built to defy. Trap phones ringing, that paper keep flowing. I'm a hurricane on wheels and the winds keep blowing. Night's my playground, the city's my map. Pull up to the line, hear the crowd, it snaps. Natural flames in the rear, leave the past in smoke. They bet against the king, but they pockets broke. Got weight in the trunk, future in my sight. Every risk is a thrill when you own the night. They see the glint in my eyes, know I'm chasing the crown. Every shift, every drift takes me higher, no ground. From the block to the track, I'm the talk of the scene. Living proof that power ain't nothing but speed. Cameras flash, haters glare, but they all look the same. I'm the fast lane king and they just pawns in my game. Fast cars, fast cash, life's a race. Fly past the limits, no time to waste. Velvet chains in the stash, got the streets on lock. I'm the king of the lane, I don't ever stop. Now I'm gone, lost to the choices I made. Life on the line, burns fast and it fades. Money means nothing when the reaper's at the door. Designer suits in the grave, what's it all for? Drugs don't heal, they just tear you apart. Left scars on my soul, broke everyone's heart. If you're hearing this now, take a better route. Leave the fast lane behind, there's no winning this bout. Underground's where it's at. Blood, sweat, and grime, got the center combat. Arena cracked concrete, shadows moving fast. Every blow, every round, making legends that last. This ain't for the weak, no room for the scared. Throwing punches, taking hits, knowing the risks we bear. Fists like iron, hearts made of stone. In the circle of pain, we're kings, we're known. Cash on the line, big stacks in the brief. One fight, one night could change your belief. Eyes locked with rivals, the tension stick. We warriors in the dark, fighting for the slick. Iron fist, gold chains, respect, earning the fight. The streets whisper our names when the pain cuts like a knife. Iron fist, hard nights, legendary's the path we choose. Underground battles where we stand and never lose. Crowds electric, sweat runs like rain. Every hit lands deep, every bruise leaves a stain. Rivals brawl hard, no mercy, no grace. But the ones who survive walk out with their place. They shout for the champ, a lion in the fight. But the blood of the streets makes the prize right. Hunger fuels the war, ambition sets the pace. The fight for cash and respect is a savage race. Trainers whisper, stay sharp, stay wild. In this game, you're either the hunted or the wild. A flinch, a breath, the moment you're done. We play for power, for glory, for one. Iron fist, gold chains, respect, earning the fight. The streets whisper our names when the pain cuts like a knife. Iron fist, hard nights, legendary's the path we choose. Underground battles where we stand and never lose. The lights flicker out and the crowd goes low. Every fighter knows it's the only way to grow. Sacrifice and pain, but the thrills with the risk. The price of power is high, but we won't think. Trombones ache, muscles burn, but you push past the edge. One last round, one last pledge. Odds mean silence, no room for a plea. In this fight, it's just you and the streets decree. We're not just men, we're legends forged in fire. Every strike, every fall feeds the empire. When the final bell rings and the blood dries away, we stand in the shadows, kings of the fray. Iron fist, gold chains, respect, earning the fight. The streets whisper our names when the pain cuts like a knife. Iron fist, hard nights, legendary's the path we choose. Underground battles where we stand and never lose. So if you hear the call, know the cost you'll face. The streets don't forgive and they leave no trace. Iron fist of broken bones, that's the legacy we keep. In the silence of the night where the kings of the streets sleep. Hands wrapped tight, knuckles bare to the bone. No gloves, no mercy, this ring's our home. Jab to the jaw, cross splits the lip. Duck the hook, counter quick, let it rip. Blood stains the floor, crowd roars for the kill. Adrenaline pumping, sharpened by sheer will. No rounds, no breaks, just fists and pride. One wrong move and it's lights out tonight. Bare knuckle brawls where the warriors clash. Every strike echoes, every move leaves a gash. Fists of steel, heart suns shaking in the pit of pain. Legacies are awakened. Step into the circle, the tension's thick. Sweat drips slow, fist steady, no tricks. Southpaw stance, throw the right with heat. Chin tucked tight, stay light on your feet. Split the guard, uppercut to the chin. This ain't about rules, it's about who will win. Teeth grit hard, every breath feels raw. This is survival, this is street law. Bare knuckle brawls where the warriors clash. Every strike echoes, every move leaves a gash. Fists of steel, heart suns shaking in the pit of pain. Legacies are awakened. Every blow a message, every hit a brand. In the chaos of the fight, respect's in demand. Flesh meets bone, the grind doesn't stop until one fighter's laid cold or the other's on top. Hands swollen, ribs bruised, vision fades, but the fire inside never lets the hunger degrade. Combination flows 1-2 to the dome. This ring of dirt and blood feels more like home. Every swing's a gamble, every hit's a risk, but you gotta take it all if you're built for this. Bare knuckles shining, painted in red. Victory's alive even when bodies fall dead. Bare knuckle brawls where the warriors clash. Every strike echoes, every move leaves a gash. Fists of steel, heart suns shaking in the pit of pain. Legacies are awakened. So when the fight's done and the silence creeps, the scars we wear are the truths we keep. Bare knuckle battles forged by fire and grit. Legends of the underground, this is it. But beneath the cheers, there's a price we pay. Fast money, fast fights, take it all away. Scars aren't just skin, they cut deep in the soul. Chasing the thrill leaves a void that takes its toll. One wrong punch and it all turns dark. The cost of the fight leaves a permanent mark. Think twice before stepping into the ring, cause in the underworld, survival's the only king. zinc runs deep in my veins. The block chose me, no escaping these chains. Fist full of powder, head full of schemes. The hustle's my anthem, the nights where I dream. Every alley's a battlefield, scars on the stone. Deals carved quick, every step on your own. Enemies don't rest, they circle like smoke. One slip, one breath, and your whole game's broke. The scale tips heavy, but I bear the load. Survival's the mission, and it's all I've known. Loyalty's rare where the greed cuts raw, but I'm built for this life, I was born for war. Blood in the cracks, sweat on the floor. The streets don't choose weak, only those built for war. No peace, no rest, till the game runs dry. Live fast, die hard, with the fire in my eye. They flip blocks like pages, but the story stays grim. I've seen brothers turn ghosts for a taste of the wing. Corners get hot, whispers burn like a flame. Every face could be a mask, every friend's just a name. The law ain't justice, it's just another crew. They're running the game while we run ours too. We deal in the dark where the light don't creep, where the brave don't talk and the weak don't sleep. It's blood for money, survival on faith. Every sunrise feels like a test I face. Some fight for respect, others fight for the score. But me, I'm still standing, I was born for war. Blood in the cracks, sweat on the floor. The streets don't choose weak, only those built for war. No peace, no rest, till the game runs dry. Live fast, die hard, with the fire in my eye. No retreat, no surrender, no mercy shown. It's war in the alleys where the seeds are sown. Every handshake's loaded, every deal's a test. You're only as good as the weight on your chest. Blood in the cracks, sweat on the floor. The streets don't choose weak, only those built for war. No peace, no rest, till the game runs dry. Live fast, die hard, with the fire in my eye. So I move with the night, fight till I'm free. The streets made me cold, but they ain't breaking me. No legends, no tales, just the truth of the core. This life ain't a choice, I was born for war. Blood in the cracks, sweat on the floor. The streets don't choose weak, only those built for war. No peace, no rest, till the game runs dry. Live fast, die hard, with the fire in my eye. Blood in the cracks, sweat on the floor. The streets don't choose weak, only those built for war. No peace, no rest, till the game runs dry. Live fast, die hard, with the fire in my eye. Got cameras on the block, but they ain't seeing the pain. Family starving in the dark while they feeding their game. Politicians talking peace, but they pockets stay fat while the streets bleed red. We ain't living like that. Corner fights turn to wars, brothers lost in the haze. We hustle just to eat, yo, this ain't no phase. Corruption in the system got the poor in a cage, but the fire's in our fist and we're burning with rage. They preach law and order while they hoard all the gold. Leave the young in the cold, make the weak grow old. But we rise from the cracks, yeah, we fight through the grime. This is war on the streets and we're claiming our time. Street soldiers, fists in the sky, we're the voice of the struggle, we'll never comply. Street soldiers, rise from the pain, through the dirt, through the fire, we'll break every chain. They say the law's for the people, but it's lies on repeat. They protect the ones who profit while we die in the street. The rich sip wine while the workers drink sweat. A system built for greed, drowning us in debt. They fear us when we're loud, so they silence the truth. But the hunger in our eyes got them shook in their suits. We don't need their permission, don't need their excuse, cause the streets bred soldiers who refuse to lose. Fists like steel, hearts beat like drums. This ain't just survival, it's where power comes from. We're the bricks of the city, built strong and proud. And when the streets erupt, you'll hear us loud. Street soldiers, fists in the sky, we're the voice of the struggle, we'll never comply. Street soldiers, rise from the pain, through the dirt, through the fire, we'll break every chain. Yo, we march through the flames, every step leaves a mark. They can't dim the light, born from the dark. From the alleys to the towers, the ghettos to the hills, we'll tear down the kingdom, rebuild with will. Streets taught me strength, how to stand through the storm, how to fight for my people, how a rebel is born. We're the cracks in the pavement, the grit and the grind, the resistance in the system, the justice they can't find. The struggles in our veins, we bleed revolution. A street-born army with no institution. Every punch we throw, every word we spit, it's a battle cry for the ones who refuse to quit. So bring your shields, bring your chains, bring your lies and your force, cause the streets won't bow, we're the source of the course. We don't fight for the fame, now we fight for the truth. Street soldiers soldiers forever, from the old to the youth. Street soldiers, fists in the sky, we're the voice of the struggle, we'll never comply. Street soldiers, rise from the pain, through the dirt, through the fire, we'll break every chain. Yo, the block is alive, hear the rhythm, the chant. Street soldiers united, we'll never divide. The fight is eternal and will never subside. Street lights, dreams turn to schemes. Cash rules everything, hustlers chase the green. Every corner's a story, every block a war. Survival's the art, we don't aim for more. Brick walls echo deals sealed with a nod. Feds roll through, but we're quick on the dodge. Respect don't come easy, you earn it in blood. Dodging the cuffs while we're knee deep in mud. Hustle hard, shadows deep, move in silence, never sleep. Streets don't forgive, but we played to win. Every scar's a medal for the grind we're in. Running routes like it's all mapped out. Can't trust nobody, loyalty's in drought. Money talks louder than the preacher's word. Fake smiles cut deeper than the blade's curve. Dodging rats, avoiding traps, life's a thin wire. Every move calculated, fueled by fire. Concrete's cold, but ambition's hot. Climbing from nothing, taking every shot. Hustle hard, shadows deep, move in silence, never sleep. Streets don't forgive, but we played to win. Every scar's a medal for the grind we're in. Street signs flicker, life's a roulette spin. Every loss a lesson, every risk a win. We're ghosts in the dark, unseen, unheard, but our presence is felt, louder than words. Blood pumps cold, mind stays sharp. Enemies close, every shadow's a spark. We're kings without crowns, survivors of the grind. Writing our legacy in the streets we bind. Ciphers on the corner, codes in the phone. The game's always changing, but the struggle's our own. Ain't no finish line, just a fight to survive. Every day's a gamble, keep the hustle alive. Bare hands count stacks, minds plot the next hit. We're architects of chaos, never gonna quit. The streets raise legends, but the cost is steep. We're just playing for the day, we're 6 feet deep. Hustle hard, shadows deep, move in silence, never sleep. Streets don't forgive, but we played to win. Every scar's a medal for the grind we're in. Concrete's a teacher, the lessons don't stop. Climbing this ladder till the final drop. No heroes here, just survivors and ghosts. Living for the hustle that we cherish the most.
Yo, fists up. This one's for the block, for the streets I grew up, where the dreams get stopped. I'm fighting for the broken, the lost, the unseen. Every punch I throw, man, I'm fighting for a dream.
Ain't safe, so I built these hands. Every knuckle's a brick in a righteous stand. Grew up in the struggle with shadows in the hall. Now I'm out here scrapping, I'm fighting for them all. Saw the fear in their eyes when the wolves come close. I'm the lion in the dark, I ain't letting them ghost. Protecting my people, every kid, every fam. I throw fists for the ones who can't take a stand. Every jab's a warning, every hook's a sign that the block got a hero in these streets of mine. I bleed for the future, I grind for the cause. I'm the fist of the voiceless, breaking the laws. I'm fighting for them all, every battle I face. From the alleys to the corners, I'm holding my place. For the streets, for the weak, for the cries at night. I'm the hope, I'm the flame, I'm the hand that'll fight. Broken glass on the curb, I was raised in the war. Turn my pain into power, now I settle the score. No more fear, no more pain on my people's block. Every fist that I throw is a punch on the clock. I'm the shield for the hopeless, the fire in the cold. Street soldier on a mission with a heart made of gold. Fought demons in the shadows, now I'm taking a stand. Fighting fists with a purpose, got the world in my hands. They try to push me down, try to break my will, but the harder the battle, the sharper my skill. This for moms holding kids, this for dads who grind. For the future of the streets, I'ma fight for mine. I'm fighting for them all, every battle I face. From the alleys to the corners, I'm holding my place. For the streets, for the weak, for the cries at night. I'm the hope, I'm the flame, I'm the hand that'll fight. When the sirens fade and the streets go quiet, I'm the last one standing, stopping the riot. Turn chaos to calm with my fist of truth. Every scar that I carry is a shield for the youth. I'm a fighter for peace, but I'll go to war for the innocent caught in the endless gore. From the first punch thrown to the final fall, no, I stood my ground. I'm fighting for them all. I'm fighting fighting for them all, every battle I face. From the alleys to the corners, I'm holding my place. For the streets, for the weak, for the cries at night. I'm the hope, I'm the flame, I'm the hand that'll fight. When they tell my story, don't forget my creed. I fought for my people, for the life they need. Every blow was a promise, every strike a call for a safer tomorrow. I'm fighting for them all, I'm fighting for them all, every battle I face. From the alleys to the corners, I'm holding my place. For the streets, for the weak, for the cries at night. I'm the hope, I'm the flame, I'm the hand that'll fight. Yo, life ain't sweet, it's bitter like gin. Gotta hustle for the win, ain't no handouts in sin. Blocks stay lit, sirens hum like a beat. Ops roll through, you gotta stay on your feet. Homies pushing weight, flipping packs by the curb. Fast cash dreams, but the risks stay absurd. 5-0 creeping, gotta ditch that stash. Move slick or they'll lock you, ain't no rewind on the dash. Street lights flicker, shadows dance on the wall. Ain't no heroes here, man, we answer the call. Fist fights, cold nights, blood stains on the floor. It's survival of the illest, yeah, we built for war. This the street code, live by the grind. Stay strapped, stay real, keep your hustle aligned. Ain't no love, just a game we play. In the jungle of the block, only sharks get paid. Yo, I came up broke, learn the rules of the game. Gotta keep your circle tight, don't get caught in the flame. Snakes in the grass, they slither and hiss. Fake smiles turn to hate when you stacking your chips. Back alleys and traps, yeah, the struggle's a home. Where the walls no secrets, but they leave you alone. Catch a fate if you front, better mean what you say. Cause the streets don't forgive when you walk the wrong way. Homies locked down, throwing time to the state. Prison tats on their skin, wear their pain like a cape. Ain't no fair fight, man, it's dirty you lose. But the code stays solid, pick a side, better choose. This the street code, live by the grind. Stay strapped, stay real, keep your hustle aligned. Ain't no love, just a game we play. In the jungle of the block, only sharks get paid. Hey yo, it's handshakes with the weight of a Glock. Deals in the dark, every move's on the clock. One call, one step, whole city could blow. This the life that we chose, it's the only we know. I seen dreams die slow in the heat of the block. Seen the brightest minds wasted, caught up in the rock. They say hope's for the weak, nah, hope's for the brave. Cause these streets will eat your soul, throw your name in the grave. Fast cars, quick schemes, yo, we live for the thrill. But the cost hits hard, every wound won't heal. Homies buried too soon, left their mamas in tears. Now their names on the wall, painted out through the years. But we fight, we push, yeah, we rise from the dirt. Cause the pain of the streets taught us all what we're worth. We don't bend, don't fold, we don't run from the smoke. We the kings of this hustle, street life ain't no joke. This the street code, live by the grind. Stay strapped, stay real, keep your hustle aligned. Ain't no love, just a game we play. In the jungle of the block, only sharks get paid. Street lights buzz like the static of life. Every step's a gamble, every choice cuts like a knife. But we here, we breathing still, holding it down. Ain't no saviors on the block, just the scars that we crown. Every shadow whispers, but the truth won't reveal. The code's unspoken, carved deep in stone. Step wrong in the dark and you're left all alone. Underneath the overpass where deals get made. Every handshake's a gamble, every promise could fade. Eyes scan the block, paranoia's routine. Trust is a weapon sharper than it seems. Brothers for the greed, loyalty's a thin line. 1 second they ride, next they cross for a dime. Beneath the surface, every smile's a test. A game of survival, players sharper than the rest. Wheels screech, dust flies, we move in silence. A symphony of hustlers, a choir of defiance. No stage, no crowd, just a war zone grind. Where legends are forged in the depth of the crime. Silent shadows, where the street lights dim. Every step calculated, every chance is slim. Rules carved deep, you don't break the chain. Loyalty's the language, respect's the name.
Night's a cloak, every move's precision. Fingers on triggers, no room for indecision. Stacks wrapped tight, but the cost runs steep. Frenemies plotting, wolves dressed as sheep. Ciphers in the alleys, signals in the air. The streets got their codes, follow, don't dare. We don't write no contracts, just blood and trust. One slip, get dust, one lie, it's a bust. Scars map my journey, ink on my skin. Every tattoo tells the battles within. From the gutters to the heights, it's a delicate climb. And the streets always watching, counting your time. Silent shadows where the street lights dim. Every step calculated, every chance is slim. Rules carved deep, you don't break the chain. Loyalty's the language, respect's the name. A whisper in the dark, a deal on the low. The game's been the same since the seeds first sowed. Legends don't last, they burn and fade. But the code lives eternal, it's the rules we obey. We're ghosts in the alleys, phantoms in the grind. Our stories untold, but they're etched in time. The shadows remember, even if you forget. And the price of betrayal is always met. Cold nights, warm steel, adrenaline spikes. Every choice a gamble, every step's on ice. From the trap to the stage, the hustle don't switch. Just the stakes get higher and the snakes get rich. Rooftop visions, watching the streets below. Dreams of escape, but this life won't let go. A code breaker's fate is a 6-foot grave, or a lifetime in chains for the loyalty they gave. Flickering lights, the city breathes slow. A chessboard of life where the pawns don't know. But kings fall too when they step out of line. And the streets keep moving, leaving no signs. Silent shadows where the street lights dim. Every step calculated, every chance is slim. Rules carved deep, you don't break the chain. Loyalty's the language, respect's the name. Underneath the silence there's an echo that lingers. Every shadow a story, every alley a verse. Live by the code or end in a hearse. Woke up in the fog, floor cold as stone. A bottle's my pillow, but it feels like home. Room spins, head heavy, chasing shadows in my mind. What's left of the night, just the pain I can't find. Last night's poison still burns in my chest. Drinks for the homies who've been laid to rest. I toast to escape, but it never comes clean. Just deeper in the labyrinth of what could have been. Faces blurred, voices faint, the memories fight. But the hangover hits harder than the high last night. Every shot's a chain, every pill's a noose. And the streets are the jury where we all lose. Caught in the maze, no exit, no guide. Drowning in the bottle, nowhere to hide. The streets hold my secrets, the scars won't fade. Chasing a fix in the bitter maze I made. Mirrors cracked, reflections gone. Who's this stranger I become at dawn? My veins ache for silence, but it never stays. Just the echoes of mistakes in these endless days. Saw my brother fall, couldn't lift him up. The streets drank him dry like an empty cup. And now I walk alone, every step away. The path I chose feels more like fate. Caught in the maze, no exit, no guide. Drowning in the bottle, nowhere to hide. The streets hold my secrets, the scars won't fade. Chasing a fix in the bitter maze I made. Spirals in my mind, spinning out of control. Every sip takes a piece, every hit takes its toll. The high's a thief, the low's the regret. And the debts keep piling, this ain't over yet. I see the faces of friends I've lost. Each line, each drink came at a cost. We were kings for a moment, slaves the next. Bound to the bottle, tied by regret. The streets don't forgive, they just count the days till you're swallowed whole in their endless haze. But I'm still here, with the fire dimmed, searching for the light through the shadows grim. Caught in the maze, no exit, no guide. Drowning in the bottle, nowhere to hide. The streets hold my secrets, the scars won't fade. Chasing a fix in the bitter maze I made. The glass shatters, but the pain remains. Every drop's a promise of more chains. The streets whisper truths I'm scared to face. But I'll keep walking, still searching for grace. Hey yo, I'm out in the jungle where the shadows got names. Cops on the prowl, but I'm dodging the flames. Hustling in the dead of night, flip a pack, hit the gas. Eyes in the rear view, gotta make that cash. Street kings play for keeps, gotta keep it on the sly. Never trust a snake, see the lies in their eyes. Glock in the waistband, got the clip loaded tight. One wrong move and I'm gone in the night. My boys keep it locked, roll deep in the ride. From the block to the strip, yeah, we stay on that grind. Fast cars, high stakes, deals in the back. One phone call away from a code red attack. Keep it locked, keep it loaded, keep it real, never fold. We're the kings of the night, in the dark we're bold. Keep it locked, keep it loaded, life's a gamble, high stakes. In this game of death, you either live or break. Duck down in the alley where the neon flickers glow. Smell the rubber burning tires screech and blow. Cops barking orders, sirens sing the blues. Got the whole block moving, gotta lose them in the fuse. Chain heavy, gold teeth flash with the glare. But these streets got rules and they don't play fair. Old heads whisper tales of the ones who got caught. Locked in the system, freedom's all they sought. But not me, I'm a ghost, I'm a shadow that creeps. Every step, every breath, I stay 10 toes deep. Look in my eyes, see the storm I weathered. A hustler's code, and I'll follow it tethered. Keep it locked, keep it loaded, keep it real, never fold. We're the kings of the night, in the dark we're bold. Keep it locked, keep it loaded, life's a gamble, high stakes. In this game of death, you either live or break. Yo, it's dance with danger, every move's a bet. You either take the win, or you sweat the threat. Enemies watch close, they plotting your fall. But I'm 2 steps ahead, got eyes on it all. 100 in the clip, but I pray it don't come to that. Street politics, playing king in a dim lit flat. Mama told me keep your head down, stay smart. But I'm made of this life, can't tear me apart. Every day's a grind, from the dawn to the dusk. No handouts, no trust, just survival and luck. Got the feds on my tail, but I'm moving too slick. One wrong move and I'm out like a flick. Stay silent, stay dangerous, that's the code I keep. Under city lights where the secrets sleep. I'm the ghost in the chase, the name they fear. When the heat comes down, I'm already out of here. Keep it locked, keep it loaded, keep it real, never fold. We're the kings of the night, in the dark we're bold. Keep it locked, keep it loaded, life's a gamble, high stakes. In this game of death, you either live or break. Yo, listen close, this life ain't what it seems. One day you're up, the next you're chasing dreams. Sooner or later, the cuffs bite tight, or you're 6 feet deep, swallowed by the night. So if you're young and wild, don't follow my stride. This ain't a story where you walk away with pride. Lost faces in the haze, names carved in stone. Cold streets echo pain and we're out here alone. Every day it's harder, every loss cuts deep. Memories of the fallen haunt the nights we keep. Another candle lit, another soul gone cold. Another dream buried, another story untold. The streets don't cry, but they carry the scars. Every corner's a wound, every alley's a bar. We chased the paper, but it came with a cost. Every dollar stack felt like a brother lost. Eyes wide open, but we walk so blind. Trying to find peace, we'll never unwind. Shadows of the streets, where the pain runs deep. Where we hustle through the night, but the soul can't sleep. Every step's a battle, every breath's a plea. For the ones we lost to these streets to breathe. The block's like a graveyard, names etched in walls. Murals of faces, who answered the call. A bullet doesn't care if you're young or you're old. It silences dreams and turns hearts cold. Mothers cry rivers, fathers grow numb. Another funeral procession to the beat of the drum. Friends turn ghostly, memories fade, but the sorrow stays sharp like a razor blade. Shadows of the streets, where the pain runs deep. Where we hustle through the night, but the soul can't sleep. Every step's a battle, every breath's a plea. For the ones we lost to these streets to breathe. This life's a gamble, every role's a risk. We toast to the pain, but choke on the mist. There's no guidebook, no map of the soul. We're born in the chaos, trying to make ourselves whole. Through the sorrow we push, through the tears we fight. But every victory feels like a thief in the night. The streets are a shadow that swallows the sun, but we carry the names, our fight ain't done. Pour one out for the fallen, a drink for the pain. But the bottle doesn't answer or explain the rain. The streets whisper truth, feet on the ground. Can't fix the broken, but we try to mend. Every wound we patch just bleeds again. So we write these verses for the ones who stayed, and for the souls who slipped too soon away. Shadows of the streets, where the pain runs deep, where we hustle through the night, but the soul can't sleep. Every step's a battle, every breath's a plea, for the ones we lost to these streets to breathe. The streets take, but they never give back. We walk forward, but we carry the past. In the silence, their voices still call. We march for the fallen, one and all. No justice, no peace, just echoes and cries in the shadows of the streets where the sorrow lies. Late night city hum, where the dark holds sway. Echoes of footsteps where the lost come to play. Tangled alleys, secrets in the grime. I walk this line where danger meets time. I emerge from chaos, raised in the heat, where the streets are beast and the night's deceit. Every scar a chapter, every bruise a verse. I'm the whispered threat, the final curse. Echoes of my name, a shadow in the mist. A warrior's heart clenched in a fist. Concrete jungle, my kingdom throne, where loyalty shattered and trust overthrown. My crew's the pack, I'm the alpha's growl. Eyes cold as ice, I take the vow. Survivor's instinct, raw and unrefined. In the city's guts, I'm the design. Blood spills on pavement, whispers fill the air. I'm the storm that breaks, I'm the ruler of despair. From the depths of the night to the heart of the fight, I'm the silence before the war, the last gleam of light. No gloves, no rules, just fists and the will. I don't play for glory, I play for the kill. Street corners speak in echoes and fears. My breath's the storm that shakes the gears. Eyes locked in battle, no step back, no flinch. Every strike's a message, every wound's a pinch. Surrounded by shadows that twist and leer. I'm the voice in the dark that they all hear. Pavement cracks under my stride, it's my domain, where the city's pulse is a blood-soaked chain. They want my throne, but they don't know the cost. I'll burn their kings down, line them up and cross. Blood spills on pavement, whispers fill the air. I'm the storm that breaks, I'm the ruler of despair. From the depths of the night to the heart of the fight, I'm the silence before the war, the last gleam of light. They say power's a crown, but mine's built of bone. A throne made from battles that I fought and won alone. Every scar's a trophy, a reminder so cold of a man who never bends, who never sold. I'm a legend carved into this city's soul, a name that cuts through the dark, pure and whole. When the night creeps in and the silence falls, they remember me, the one who never crawls. Blood on my hands, but a king's resolve. The game's never over, there's always more to solve. Rise from the ashes, shadows feed my reign. In the kingdom of pain, I rule the chain. Blood spills on pavement, whispers fill the air. I'm the storm that breaks, I'm the ruler of despair. From the depths of the night to the heart of the fight, I'm the silence before the war, the last gleam of light. So when the city quivers and the skyline burns, know that I'm here, where the darkness turns. Crowned in shadows, forged in pain, I'm the untold story, the king of the chain. They say the system works, but I've only seen it fail. Chains wrapped tight, masked as a fairy tale. Factories hollow, dreams sold for scrap. Politicians shake hands while they tighten the trap. Minimum wage don't cover the scars. We're breaking our backs while they're counting the stars. Neighborhoods bleed, no hope in the air. They budget for war, but leave nothing to spare. Poverty's a weapon, they keep it in play. A tool of control, keeps the weak in their place. It's not just the streets, it's the suits and the boards. The hard times are made by the rich and their hordes. Hard times knocking, they don't ever wait. Doors stay locked, but they break in the gate. No justice, no mercy, no love in their plans. We're the ones who rise when it's out of their hands. leads us a loop of despair. They paint us the villains when we're gasping for air. Divide and distract, keep the masses in line, make us fight each other while they sip on fine wine. The schools ain't teaching the truth we should know. Erase the rebellion, keep the seeds from the grow. Healthcare's a privilege, not a right for the poor. It's hard to heal wounds when they're opening more. Taxes for the workers, loopholes for the elite. They build their mansions on the sweat from the street. We fight for crumbs while they stack their score. These hard times ain't random, they're built by war. Hard times knocking, they don't ever wait. Doors stay locked, but they break in the gate. No justice, no mercy, no love in their plans. We're the ones who rise when it's out of their hands. This ain't conspiracy, it's clear in the charts. The ones at the top play a rigged game of darts. They aim for the weak, the ones on the brink turn lives into numbers, make the whole ship sink. Hard times knocking, they don't ever wait. Doors stay locked, but they break in the gate. No justice, no mercy, no love in their plans. We're the ones who rise when it's out of their hands. But we're the fire they fear, the storm on the rise. We see through the lies, tear the veil from their eyes. Hard times are here, but we're kicking the door. It's us against them, this is class war. Got the night in a choke. Gasoline breath, every block's full of smoke. They don't teach survival in a schoolroom seat. You learn from the cracks under worn out feet. Blacktop gospel, preaching to the damned. Corner store dreams in a 5-finger plan. Politicians talk, but they don't see the view. They build walls while the streets push through. Metal on my waistband, cold like truth. No cape, no rescue, just the lies of youth. Every red light's a gamble, hands sweat the wheel. It's not about living, it's what you can steal. Life's a chase, no breaks, just the thrill of escape. Weaving through the chaos, shaping our fate. No beasts, no crowns, just the scars we wear. Street bred legends in the city's despair. Pawn shops thrive where the dreams get hot. Iron bars cage what the system forgot. Kids play tag in a spray paint haze. Tomorrow's not promised in the concrete maze. They flood our blocks with pipes and pills. Turn our pain to profit, cashing in on the kills. But we flip the odds, make a weapon of fear. Turn poverty's anthem into something they hear. Fast car adrenaline, racing through the pain. Hot beams split the fog, thunder in my veins. Break free or break down, two sides of the line. The future ain't given, it's something you find. Life's a chase, no breaks, just the thrill of escape. Weaving through the chaos, shaping our fate. No beasts, no crowns, just the scars we wear. Street bred legends in the city's despair. Street lights buzz like static in my brain. Every step a question, every turn a game. No kings, no titles, just grit and will. Outrunning shadows while the city stands still. Life's a chase, no breaks, just the thrill of escape. Weaving through the chaos, shaping our fate. No beasts, no crowns, just the scars we wear. Street bred legends in the city's despair. So we move, so we run through the chaos and fire. No myths, no glory, just raw desire. The streets don't love you, but they teach you to fight. A symphony of struggle in the dead of night. Man, the streets don't love back, you feel. You give them your soul, but they'll take the whole deal. Holding on tight, but the ropes get thin. When the game gets rough, where you begin? Came from the mud, rose to the top. Flip packs in the dark, never let the bag drop. Every move a gamble, every play a risk. But the streets keep taking, they don't grant no wish. My homies, my fam, they all wanna cut. But when the heat come round, where they at? Shut. Trust running dry like the bottle in my hand. Trying to grip tight, but it slipped like sand. Seen the corner boys rise, seen them hit the dirt. Pouring out for the loss, yeah, that pain still hurt. Chain round my neck, feeling like a noose. I'm losing my grip, What's the excuse? I'm losing the grip, streets pulling me under. Running with the wolves, but I'm feeling the thunder. The game don't care and the block don't cry. Grip slipping fast, I'm just trying to get by. Loyalty thin like a blade to the wrist. Hustling hard, but there's things that I missed. I'm losing the grip, can't hold it no more. The streets want my soul knocking at my door. Used to be the man, now the block looks strange. Faces turn cold, eyes full of that change. Homie switch quick when the money gets short. Now I'm facing the flames in this devilish court. Taught him the game, gave him the plug, but when I needed help, they just swept it under the rug. Paranoia creeping, shadows on my six. Trust is a gamble and I'm running out of tricks. They love when you up, but they hate when you bleed. They'll step on your crown just to plant their seed. Grip slipping hard heavy, head in the daze. Lost in the maze, fighting ghosts in a blaze. I'm losing the grip, streets pulling me under. Running with the wolves, but I'm feeling the thunder. The game don't care and the block don't cry. Grip slipping fast, I'm just trying to get by. Loyalty thin like a blade to the wrist. Hustling hard, but there's things that I missed. I'm losing the grip, can't hold it no more. The streets want my soul knocking at my door. Looking in the mirror, see a man worn thin. Eyes bloodshot, too deep in the sin. Every scar on my body, a price I paid. Every step in the dark where my hope decayed. Street lights flicker like the flame in my chest. Trying to climb higher, but the weight don't rest. Made my name off the pain, but the game's too cold. Got the crown in my hands, but it's slipping its hold. Lost some real ones, ghosts haunt my nights. Trying to keep balance in these endless fights. Losing the grip, the rope fraying fast. But if I hit the ground, I'll be free at last. Ain't no safety net in this life I chose. When you're riding for the block, you can't let it show. Grip slipping, hands raw from the fight, but I'll hold until the end through the darkest night.